Hey, everybody, and welcome to Lucky Fortune English Podcast. I'm Vincent.
And I'm Jenny.
And today we're going to be taking a deep dive into something kind of fun, something a little bit different.
It is. It's going to be pretty interesting.
Have you ever, wondered, if you're more attractive than you realize?
Oh, that's a good one.
Right.
Yeah.
We're going to be looking at some surprising signs based on science that might suggest that you are more attractive than you think.
That you give yourself credit for.
Exactly.
Yes.
And we're going to be looking at a fascinating article called 2 Signs You're More Attractive Than You Realize.
Yeah. That's a great title. Very catchy.
Super catchy, right?
Yeah, definitely got my attention.
So, so the article kicks off with this idea that attraction is multisensory.
Right. Which is something that I think we all kind of understand on an intuitive level.
Right.
But it's interesting to see the science behind it.
Yeah, so it cites this 2017 study from Frontiers in Psychology that found that we actually use sight, sound, and smell to figure out who we're drawn to.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? Like, we're not just robots who are only looking at
Visuals.
Visuals, exactly. I mean, think about it. If you meet someone in a dark room,
Right.
you can still be attracted to them based on how they sound or even how they smell.
Well, and, back in the day before Tinder, right, you would meet someone in a bar.
Right, right.
And it was dark and loud, and there were all these other things going on.
Exactly, and you'd still be drawn to certain people.
Right.
So there's definitely something more than just the visual aspect.
So the first sign that the article digs into is all about your voice.
Oh, interesting.
Now,
I like this one.
I've gotten compliments on my voice before, in the past, but I never really thought about it as being like...
It's being connected to attraction.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's really interesting because I think a lot of people underestimate the power of the voice.
Yeah.
Like, researchers have found that our voices can reveal so much about us, like our sex, our age, our dominance, even our fertility.
It's crazy.
It's really wild. It's like a vocal fingerprint that we're sending out to the world.
Right.
And people are picking up on it whether they realize it or not.
Yeah, and the article also mentioned that our vocal preferences actually change as we go through adolescence.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
So, for example, women tend to find men with, slightly deeper voices more attractive.
Right.
Because it subconsciously signals strength and maturity.
Exactly. It's like this primal instinct that's still kind of hardwired in us.
And then on the other side, men often find higher-pitched female voices more attractive. Which researchers believe could be linked to youthfulness and femininity.
Right. Which, again, makes sense from an evolutionary perspective.
Right. So we're talking
deep evolutionary biology here.
Deep, deep evolutionary biology.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, I think that's really fascinating.
Yeah. So you're saying that even if you don't think you have, the perfect voice,
right,
there might be qualities about it that other people
consciously find attractive.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's not even just about those basic biological factors either.
Right.
Our voices also convey emotional warmth. So things like your tone, your pitch, your rhythm all play a role in how trustworthy and empathetic you seem.
Right. So if people feel comfortable opening up to you, or if they find you easy to talk to, your voice could be a big part of that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so moving on to the second sign,
Right.
which is your scent.
Your scent. Okay.
So this one, I have to admit, I was a little skeptical about at first.
I'm a little skeptical about this one, too.
Yeah, can we really smell things like personality?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Okay.
Because a 2021 review of research on human scent actually found that we can detect a lot more information through smell than we realize. We're talking about picking up on things like personality traits, health, and even genetic compatibility.
Wait, hold on. Break that down for me. What do you mean by genetic compatibility?
Okay, so basically our scent can reveal information about our immune system. And studies have shown that we tend to be more attracted to people whose immune systems are different from our own.
Oh, wow.
And this makes sense from an evolutionary standpoint because it would increase the chances of our offspring having a stronger, more diverse immune system.
That's really interesting. So it's like our noses are helping us find the best possible partners for healthy offspring.
Exactly. It's like this subconscious matchmaking system.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And you know how the article talked about that first pass screen idea?
Right.
So looks might grab our attention initially.
Like that initial spark.
Right.
Yeah.
But scent comes into play later, deepening attraction as we get to know someone better.
Exactly. It's like this deeper level of connection.
So you're saying that while a great first impression is important, our scents play a more significant role
Yeah.
in long-term attraction.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because think about it. You probably notice how your partner seems to love your natural scent.
Mm,
There's a reason for that deep connection.
right.
And on a broader level, simply smelling good,
Right.
whether it's your natural scent or a favorite fragrance, can boost your confidence.
Right.
And that confidence can in turn make you more attractive to others.
This is all pretty mind-blowing stuff.
Yeah.
But if we step back and look at the bigger picture,
Mm-hmm.
it seems like there's a lot more to attraction.
Than meets the eye.
Yeah, than we might initially think.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah, because while all this science is fascinating, it's important to remember that lasting attraction is about so much more than just looks, sounds, or smells.
Right.
It's about who you are as a person.
Exactly.
Kindness, empathy, a good sense of humor.
Mm.
Those are the qualities that truly make someone unforgettable. So true. It's easy to get caught up in the superficial, but ultimately it's our inner qualities that truly shine.
Well said. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the science of attraction.
And remember, subscribing to Lucky Fortune English Podcast brings you good luck. See you again.
See you next time.
Bye. Bye.